What's good, y'all? This is 1T, and today we are appreciating White Ranger vs. Scorpion, the superpowered beatdown by Batinthesun. Now, we've talked about movies with hands as well as movies not about hands but still had hands. Now let's get into the YouTube world of hands, because throughout the years, YouTube creators have definitely shown us why they belong in the fight. And the channel Batinthesun is definitely a staple when it comes to the YouTube choreography. Right now, they're making a comeback, and I'll leave the link below if you want to contribute to the comeback, but let's get into one of their all-time classics. The short starts off with a damsel in distress about to be filet mignoned, when of course, the White Ranger interrupts all of that to save the day. This short wasted no time to deliver hands immediately, as Scorpion starts with the dance with a left kick that gets weaved. The block game was too strong with the both of them, so White Ranger tries to disrupt the momentum with a spinning left elbow that gets blocked, but he weaves the right hook that was trying to take man's head off to a right kick that also gets blocked. The scrap already starting off strong. How could I forget YouTube hands like this? But Scorpion thought that kick left his right open, but the White Ranger not only blocked that, but took away the left overhand that was coming. Scorpion freed his right, delivering the first hit, but White Ranger saw the hand cocked back for another one and weaves it. Scorpion tosses him but gets his three-piece kick blocked, forcing him to go under the White Ranger spinning left. That's when the Scorpion used the left kick too. Hey yo, White, what you doing right there, bruh? You not even losing that bad to deliver the Bobby Hill special.
That's my purse! I don't know you!
Scorpion ain't like that one bit, so he delivers a vicious right to let him know that no means no. Scorpion returns with a right elbow, but that gets grabbed and he gets his right leg taken away. But that left leg says what's up, knocking White Ranger back momentarily. Round 2 starts and Scorpion's right leg, overhand left and right to the body gets blocked before he weaves the Ranger's right to counter with the hook that the Right Ranger goes under. Listen, the fight IQ on these two are bananas. White catches him with a right before blocking a leg sweep to deliver his own right up top that gets high guarded. Then the real first mistake happens as the White Ranger switches stance to deliver a right, but his left was all the way open for Scorpion's own right. Now he's on the back foot, long enough for Scorpion's fiery left and teep kick combo. Damn. White Ranger said, hold up. Let me hit my 6 poses to grab my steal real quick since we using extra powers and shit. It doesn't do much at first, but it soon leaves an opening for a classic left jump kick. This is when the White Ranger becomes a Power Ranger stereotype and turns his blade into a blicky. Scorpion weaves it all to a right Superman punch and said, well, since we firing shit. White Ranger barely gets away but loses sight of Scorpion through the chaos. Scorpion shows back up with the "Get over here!" which White weaves off, but he couldn't weave that spinning right. He uses that to take away the White Tiger and tries to get him again, but White Ranger grabs the chain. Scorpion overpowers him though and pulls him into a spinning left that got the White spinning like a coin flip. Just as it looks like GG's for White Ranger, he teleports into a right kick. That leads into a beautiful shot of Scorpion doing a spinning right to weave a leg sweep by the White Ranger. White Ranger lands a good left kick to the body and goes for a right up top, but that gets blocked, forcing the White Ranger to block and weave himself. The dance commences and Scorpion gets in the pocket, but White Ranger gets enough distance to weave another fiery 3-piece to deliver 2 spinning rights connecting on the second one. This scrap was cinema back in the day. Scorpion's spinning left get blocked and jumping right gets weaved before the White Ranger violates man's face to a wall jumping right kick. Damn. Scorpion tries one last trick, uses his powers to teleport away from a left kick, throws a clean left to do the Nightcrawler again, comes back with a left high kick and goes for a finishing right, but the White Ranger said, you ain't the only one. But White Ranger knew he was spamming, so he read man's going for the obvious opening and strikes before Scorpion saw it coming. And we end the match with the fandom community losing their minds over seeing Jason Frank. RIP to one of the real ones. Y'all, this was one of my first introductions to YouTube hands like that, and I became a fan ever since. Overall, I give this fight a solid 4 out of 5 stars. This short had hella combos. But as usual, like if you like the video, subscribe if you like the content. Till next time, y'all be easy.